I already thought about this one. It's still made, dude. Dude, Frostware blows ass, man. It's fucking shit. I I know you may be saying fucking Kata, but I don't know, dude. I think this is.
You put mop below BFA?
Yeah, I didn't. I played. Mop is the expansion I played the least.
Huh.
Wait, I don't have
Yeah,
water in
but
here. Oh wait, I
yeah,
do.
but I couldn't talk because I was stalling. Destro is definitely not number one. Destro is fucking shit. SM Ruin and Deep Destro is both. You just kind of rely on, or you just kind of pray that you one shot the guy and get it over, and you need like a specific item to do, which is not very easy to get. And if you don't have Sundelar in hero charm, it's actually horseshit.
I feel bad putting Wrath below Kata, but I don't know. Wrath fucking makes me mad just thinking about that expansion.
It
Why?
it kind of hurts my head that you've put mop so low, honestly.
I just,
Flip mob was
all
based
I know is I
in
played
my
Mop.
opinion.
I hit max level. I played for a week and like it was non-stop daily farming, and then I just quit immediately. Like that's all
And
it
to be
was
honest,
doing dailies. Like you can say sure, patch like the Thunder King patch, I resubbed. That was a really good patch, probably one of the better patches. But like the rest of Mop, I just like I don't know. It was fucking lame. There's so many. I remember like I was big into PvP and Kata, going to Mop. Everyone has like fucking 10 defensives, like 10 fucking stuns. No one dies. It was like this is fucking gay, and I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if I went back and like actually played Mop, I'd like it more. But like, I
the
played
thing that
Legion and BFA more than I ever played Mop. So
the thing that Big Musk was actually once a PvP tryhard is pretty
yeah, it fucking.
considering he's washed up now.
I am washed up, dude. It triggers me now. The reason I put Wrath so low is because everything that people hate about the game now, this expansion was like this fucking this
Ralph was based as fuck.
yeah, and like that's why it's B because the game was still really good in Wrath. But everything people fucking hate about the game now would not have existed if it wasn't for Wrath. Wrath is like what made the game what it is today. Because I remember in Canada, they're like, "Oh, we liked Wrath, but we're unhappy with some of the fucking like changes we've made to making heroics like an AOE fest and all this." They were like, I remember Blue Post like explaining the logic behind making shit harder, making heroics like CC, like you need CC and all this, and it was just nonstop fucking whining on forums until it got nerfed. And the whining was a result of this fucking expansion, where you just have your tanks fucking run through, round everything up, and everyone just fucking mashes their AOE key, and there's no threat, there's no nothing. It's just fucking button mashing. Like this, I don't know, Wrath is fucking gay, dude. That's why but it's better gameplay wise than like all the other expansions. That's why it's fucking higher.
Huh.
Like if we look at Dragon Soul patch, Cat is fucking here because that's when LFR was added. But
Wait,
they at least
Musk,
tried.
can I interrupt you real quick?
What?
This is completely unrelated, but I saw Okade's Rush streaming, and I opened up her stream, and the first thing she said was, "When I was 18, I slept with a 35-year-old."
Thank you for that one, Holix.
Hmm.
Very glad to have you shared that information, Canten.
Hmm.
See, big shit. If I link this in chat, does it actually work or
We'll link
like
what?
is a link? I linked a tier list I made at some point.
I can see it in the Streamlabs like the add-on chat, but I can't see it in the YouTube chat because for some reason YouTube censors like every fucking thing, and I don't know how to take it off.
Huh.
I've gone into the settings of the chat and disabled any censorship, and it still doesn't let fucksters. So I don't know. Just post it in Discord.
Uh, it's like it's kind of a meme one, but I also agree with some of the placements I've done on it.
Let's see. Um. Fucking Jiganator, dude. He puts. He's trying to fucking troll me. What is this? This is disgusting.
Wait, what? Oh,
Fucking dude, TBC's not a Chickinator is so fucking butthurt that he re-rolled on TBC 50 times and never made it to never even made it past TBC or never even made it to TBC content, and now he hates it.
I guess you couldn't actually see the link, so
I know
it's a pic.
a lot of people are really happy with Mop. I know that. A lot of people really liked Mop. Eh, I don't know. I think I don't get the like the hatred towards. I mean, I get the hatred towards BFA, but in my opinion, like it literally felt like I was still playing Legion. Like I didn't feel any different playing BFA to Legion. It's the same game to me.
I definitely felt a difference. Like
Eh,
that might be because I started reading more seriously in BFA. Legion.
Like I rated equally as seriously in Legion and BFA, and it literally felt like the exact same game.
Oh, I had to do island expeditions for like I think it was like 39 net.
Oh, I did 2 or 3, and I never did them again because I couldn't be fucked. I mean,
So
I hated Legion. The reason I quit Legion was because of artifact power on my weapon. I didn't want to fucking run Maw of Souls every day, so I just quit. I stopped leveling my weapon, and like I had like the same gear level, and like I went from probably second DPS overall to like becoming like ninth, just because I didn't want to level my weapon, and my weapon was way behind everyone else's. So I was like, all right, well I'm just not gonna play. I don't know. I definitely I think this is accurate because I mean these are the same fucking games, same problems. I mean, I this is just personal bias against Mop. Like I just never fucking played it that much.
yeah,
And
and
T
I do understand the Legion and BFA being the same game, but yeah, it much more aids to go like hardcore in BFA than it would Legion.
one game per tier. I mean that's hard because like that's hard for me because these are the fucking same thing to me. Like and like the thing with TBC is like this expansion, like the content itself is so much better, but this game is like it's just this is the more MMO-y game. It's better in like the the world and just I like the crossover of PvP and PvE. I like that. But TBC, but the raid content's so bad in vanilla that like I just have to have TB and I have to have TBC up there. Like I don't know. Like they're different games. And TBC's class design's literally the same as Vanilla's, but it's like enhanced to make every fucking class like have its own cool like aura or something. Like it's just hard for me to put like one over the other. So I actually think like these games are both like the best but in different ways. And then like Kata for the effort they tried to return to form with like the dungeons and raid content. And plus you're back in the vanilla world, so it's kind of nice. Wrath is I mean like it's good, but it has fucking Nax and TOC like it kind of just makes it shit, doesn't it? I would say I have the fucking ultimate tier list here. 100%. Fuck everyone else.
Fair.
Dude, and that's a fucking tier list right there. WAD is an S tier, boys. I just think people forget how bad WAD was because like it's not current.
I mean, the content in WoD wasn't bad. There was just no content. That's how I think of it anyway.
But that's the problem. Like, it was a full price. It was actually at the time the most expensive expansion that they've ever released, like price wise. And uh, I don't know, dude. Like I remember the fucking uproar in WoD. It's worse than BFA's. I think people are forgetting. I don't know, to me in MoB it seemed like every class had like a defensive, an offensive, like cooldown, like maybe two of each, and then like they all had fucking like three CC abilities, and they all had, I don't know. It was like, I understand why they pruned from MoB, but I guess like that was when I quit at the start before any balancing. So I just didn't play much of MoB. So I guess like I can't really say whether or not the expansion was good or bad. But it's definitely above fucking Warlords though.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, and I felt like I didn't want to put everything like tied, so 'cause I kind of felt like I had to pick between Kata and Wrath.
I mean, that's what I did originally, but
Brain did have Mop over BFA. I mean, like Mop had like two good patches, but I think on launch Mop was really bad. The fucking heroics or the daily quest rep grind spam, like I don't know what that was. That was kind of fucking retarded. I kind of like I didn't mind what they did in Wrath with reps. Like you earned enough rep to get a tabard, and then you represent that faction when you do dungeons and you get rep with it. I did say the dailies were garbage. I fucking hated him. Oh, and that's another thing I have to fucking mention. MoP is when they added that fucking gay ass talent system. This is when they added, dude. That's another reason why it's fucking D. The new talent system is still fucking makes me mad. It still triggers me.
Yeah.
Like, look at this shit.
I mean, in Cataclysm, they made it to where it was you a talent every 3 levels, but
You still had
it's fucking
talents at least.
yeah,
Still had a
and there's
talent
still
tree.
versatility. Now with how it is, there's like no versatility in your build.
Sing
Everyone just fucking picks the same shit.
single target build. It's like peak single target, peak AOE. Like, oh, I'm gonna fucking swap over to this because the fight has 3 mobs rather than 2. Fucking. And you can just switch like in the middle of raid to suit the boss instead of having to like. I mean, that's kind of cool, but I don't know. Why can't they do both? Like, why can't they just have like in a like that entire talent tree should be abilities, and they should have passive trees as well. That's like all stat boosts and shit. I don't know why. What's the problem with that? Dude, I still remember Cata Greens twinking. I fucking love that shit. Cata Greens, like what level was that? 79, and you would have some Cata like BOE pieces at level 79 in the Wrath bracket, and you would have like fucking 30k health, and people leveling would have like 9k or something. You just fucking rape them.
Yeah, that's where I made a lot of my money, was just farming
Cata Greens.
Cata Greens and selling it, because you could sell them for like 1,000 gold a piece.
Yeah, I remember I met some guy was doing that on my server, and he had so many on the auction house, and like they were all so expensive, so I mailed him like a call, like I verbally abused him in the mail. I can't remember what I mailed him, but it was like I was kind of being ironic, like stupid insults, like childish ones as a joke. And then he mailed me like 10 category or 10 BOEs and was like said like I made him laugh or something. It's fucking funny. I was like, gimme, gimme.
You
I was so
fucking
surprised. I opened the mailbox and this guy fucking sends me like the guy I just verbally abused sends me a bunch of shit. I was like, hell yeah, gimme, gimme. Dude, Cata Greens, bro, that shit was fun as fuck. I had a fucking demo warlock, and I remember we would eventually get the enemy graveyard on farm, cause like if they were bad, and I would fucking this is when I loved demonology too. You would go metamorphosis, demon leap, and then you have immo aura, and because demon leap was like an AOE stun, and then immo aura was like just an aura of AOE fire damage, and you cast hellfire while you're doing that, and then your fucking Felguard would be blade storming. Like you just fucking destroy everyone. She was so fun. Hand of Gul'dan. God, dude. Mop, this guy I was talking to one day gave me Sands of Time. Drake, really? Shit.